You know, technically, a burrito is just a sleeping bag for food.
I love that.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And technically, our brains are just wet sleeping bags for our thoughts.
Why is yours wet?
Ew.
Oh,
I
I
don't
guess
like
they're
the
wet.
wet
comment.
Yeah.
Hopefully yours is moist, because
Yeah.
right now, we're going to
Dry.
unzip our thought
Dry
bags and
brain.
air out what's inside for a brand new What's on Your Mind,
Yeah.
starting with Brooke. Brooke, what's zipped up inside your wet thought bag?
No, I don't like that. Let me open it up, Jeff.
no.
So last week there was a snow day for our kids. They had to stay home from school, which used to be exciting until online learning came along.
I know, I always forget
Dude.
about that.
So they have to be on the screen all day, and the teachers are amazing, right? They're Alder's teacher, he's in second grade, is teaching 25 7 and 8-year-olds over a Zoom call.
Oh
Like, it is
my
just
gosh.
pure chaos.
Does everyone
Wow.
have to mute because they should?
It's nuts. It's
can't
nuts,
imagine.
right? So at one point they go to recess, so they have a little break, and everybody leaves the Zoom call, and even the teacher. Apparently, during her recess time, she notices that the back awning of her house is like drooping because of the snow.
All the way.
Right, and so she goes out to investigate. Well, the whole thing comes crashing down on her head.
No.
Yes.
Oh my
And this is
God.
happening on the camera?
No, this is off camera.
Okay.
This is off camera. But she comes back on camera after recess injured.
Oh,
no.
So she doesn't just cancel school. She's like, no, I got this. She wraps her head up with like an ice pack and she's teaching. She teaches you guys for the rest of the day. She finishes. She reads stories. She does the whole thing. Well, turns out she didn't stop bleeding the entire time. Ends up going to the ER. She had taught the class with a fractured skull. Legitimately fractured her skull. So all I'm saying is that we are not paying these poor teachers enough.
yeah.
Oh.
This teacher came
Oh my
back
gosh.
and came and taught my child with a broken head.
But
no
you
wonder
probably
the
didn't teach the right type of lessons if
Yeah.
she's got a concussion
what I
going
was
on.
gonna
You probably
say.
need to tell your son, forget everything you learned that day because
Yeah.
your teacher wasn't making any
Yeah.
sense.
And she sends out this email. It's like, I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to take a day off tomorrow because my head is fractured.
Broken.
So I would just like to use this as an example to pay teachers more.
Yes.
That's all. That's all
Wow, that's
I've been
savage.
thinking about. It is insane to me.
Wow.
Wow.
My
Okay.
teachers call in when they were hungover.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Let's go back to those days. Jose,
Seriously.
what's on your mind?
Well, a few of my friends went to the casino recently to bet on the Super Bowl.
Oh,
right?
interesting.
Yeah.
But I decided to stay home. I'm going to save money. I got
for you.
vacations coming up,
Yeah.
whatever. Until I got a text.
What?
Ooh.
One of my buddies was like, bro, I can make bets for you while I'm
can?
here. So I'm on the comfort of my
Oh,
own
no.
home on my couch. I'm like, this is perfect. So I immediately changed my mind.
Oh,
Right?
God.
I'm
You're
like,
going to
we're-
gamble.
We're betting on the Super Bowl.
You're
Oh,
so
no.
easy to give into peer pressure.
Well, that's true. So I'm like, look, I'm a smart gambler. I love going to Vegas. I love sports betting. I don't do it
no.
often, all right? But when I do it, I splurge. So let's make it easy on myself. 50-50, let's bet on the coin flip, right?
Okay.
Now, we're always going to say, I always say, tails never fails. It's my life motto, pretty much.
Okay, so you're actually betting on the actual coin
Coin
flip at the
flip.
beginning. It's like
Okay.
one of those odd prop bets.
Yes, it's a prop bet. I
Okay.
decided, let's just start it out. Let's warm up $100,
Ooh.
high rolling,
And?
on heads because I always pick tails.
Oh.
I always pick tails, guys. Why would I
Can't
go
go
with what I
against your
always
instincts.
do?
No.
I thought this is gonna be different. I've always chosen tails for my whole life. It even rhymes. Tails never fails. I bet on heads. It's
And-
tails. I lose $100 immediately. Okay.
Okay.
It's okay. I know football. I know sports. Okay. So then I'm like,
That's
well,
how betting works.
at least the Chiefs are gonna score first. You know what I mean? Like they, you know,
Totally.
they're
Wow.
gonna be the ones to get the ball,
Yeah.
and then they have because they have such a good defense. So,
Yeah.
the Chiefs. Oh, by the way, I put 200 on that because I got to make up for my last bet.
Oh, okay. Double
the,
down.
The Eagles scored first, by
Yeah.
the way,
Yeah,
Well,
I
scored
remember that.
most.
for a long time.
Yeah,
For a
yeah.
long time. It took a
Yeah.
while.
I hope you didn't bet on the second or third score.
You know what? You know what happens when you're down $300? You think, you know what?
No.
NFL is scripted anyway.
Yeah.
Right? Travis Kelce has to propose. The Chiefs are going for the three-peat. We all know it's scripted, so I'm going to bet yet another $200
Oh, God.
that the Chiefs are going to win the game, right? They're totally going to win,
You're in
guys.
a worse mental state than Brooke's son's teacher at this point.
Yeah.
And guess who won, by the way?
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
we know.
pretty sure I remember.
It
Hey,
wasn't the
fly
Chiefs.
Eagles
Yeah.
fly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm down $500.
Holy crap.
I am not happy. I'm sulking. I'm sitting at home. I'm like, this is the whole reason I didn't go to the casino.
Yeah.
And then my phone goes off. And another text. And another text. And I'm like, what is happening? And the Gatorade has just been dumped on the coach, and
Right.
it was yellow, which means that I lost the show bet as well as $500 cash.
Yep.
So now it's Gatorade bad for Papa Bear. This is the actual worst Super Bowl ever. I mean, it's awful. It couldn't get any
Wow.
worse. So
No wonder you just answered the group text with damn.
yeah,
I was wondering about that.
I was coping with a lot of other things.
I didn't know you were so low.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Rough game for Jose.
Maybe next
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
$1,000 on the next game.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Alexis, what's on your mind?
So I went bowling the other day for the first time in years.
That's
I don't
cute.
know the last time I went.
That's how you should. Every couple of years.
Yeah,
do
and
bowling.
I was killing it. I didn't know. I was a natural, you guys.
Were you?
Really?
I was winning, and I was getting a little cocky. I'm going around bragging. I'm like, I'm doing better than everyone here.
Yes,
to my
you should.
friends.
Were you at an 8th grade, like?
Yeah, the bumpers were up. weren't they?
The
No,
bumpers.
my friends wouldn't let me use bumpers. So
Oh, okay.
I
You
tried.
asked?
Yeah,
You
I
tried.
asked. Yeah. But my friends were like, Alexis, no, you're not. Like, are you really drunk? And I was like, no, I'm sober. I don't know what you're talking about. And they're not from here. So I was like, maybe you do bowling different in Argentina, but here, the lowest score wins. And I'm in the 60s and you're in the 120s.
Are
So
you
I
joking?
am dominating.
Are you joking?
What?
No, you're not
I-
confused.
Yes. I was confident that the lowest score in bowling wins.
No.
So when they were doubling me, I was like, I am so good, you
You got a
guys.
60?
Yeah,
Oh, she's
I
like
did get
0, perfect game.
So, yeah, eventually I did Google it and find out I
had to
was
Google
wrong. I did.
Alexis,
When
it's
you-
obvious. You watch the pins fall and the points go up.
See, I don't watch that. I just look at the scores, and I was confident.
It's
so
probably
you
like
throw and just look.
it's probably like as a child growing up, she was so terrible, and her parents were like, "No, honey,
Maybe.
lowest score wins in this
Alexis wins
game."
again.
I
I
might
that's
need to
even
improve
giving
it.
her credit.
I don't know, but basically I don't like bowling anymore.
no.
I was on a high for 10 minutes there, and then it just.
You went
Wow.
from pro to awful.
Yeah.
Like you thought.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
Alexis.
anyways, for anyone bowling, just know.
Okay.
They do.
Higher's
high
better.
score.
All right, Jeffrey, what's on your mind?
Well, I know I'm starting to sound like a complainer, but here's the
Oh.
deal. Right now, everything in my house is going good.
Oh, that's good.
For the first time in 4 months
What?
since I bought the place,
Do we knock on wood? Is there
I know.
wood to knock on?
Yeah.
plumbing is working, electrical, water, septic, and gas all
All right.
functioning
By the
properly.
way, don't
Wow.
knock on wood. There may be termites.
But
He's had that problem before.
there is a new issue that's cropped up.
What's that?
And I'd say now a couple times a week, birds are flying 70 miles an hour straight into my windows.
Oh, no.
And they're not surviving.
Yeah.
That's really sad. You got to
Obviously
put some
not.
stickers on your windows.
Well, It's gotten to the point where every night at dusk, I have to walk the perimeter with a broom and just
No.
sweep off
Stop.
everything that's
It's
happened
like
that
a,
day.
a funeral home.
How did you start this with everything's going good?
I said it
This is
was.
very bad.
Dude, I thought you were a bird lover, not a bird
Yes.
killer.
You know how much I love birds. It's
Yeah.
absolutely horrible, which is why I came up with a plan. And I already ordered it off of Amazon.
Oh, God.
I got a life-size cardboard cutout of a bird watcher, and I'm going to place it in the giant window looking out with binoculars.
You could just put a couple little. I mean, they literally make stickers, like reflective stickers.
But
for
I don't think
them.
that's like what
That
birds
is
like.
so-
They want to see somebody watching them. That way the birds won't want to kamikaze my windows anymore.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
My one concern is that my neighbors might think I'm trying to peeping Tom them if they see the
yeah.
cardboard binocular guy in the window.
all hours of the day.
But joke's on them because I've already been doing that for
Yeah.
4 months.
Oh, they're like,
So-
now there's two guys, honey.
Yeah.
Now you can
What
do
the?
do it from somewhere else.
Yeah, if you drive by my
Another
place
window.
coming up and you see a person with binoculars in the window, do not be alarmed. Only a 40% chance that's actually me.
I do feel like that's a good burglar deterrent.
Yes.
You know?
Hey, yeah.
Would be, yeah.
Making all the improvements
Yeah.
at my house and hopefully no more bird deaths. Text in to
Let's hope.
78592 and tell us what's been on your mind. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.